This week's episode of Sounan Desu Ka, episode 9, was actually, it was pretty good. I mean, it had everything, really. It gave you, at the start, it gave you Himari and her dad talking it out. So you got to see some backstory of her with her father. Talking about survival stuff, as always, as Himari is the survival expert now because of her dad. You get to see her hunt down like fishes and squids in the water, obviously in her underwear, which any of you like the edgy stuff, then there you go. And then they were also complaining about getting the sunburn, which I'm surprised that's only just come up, because I would expect you to get a sunburn like really quickly for how hot it's been in the past other episodes that it's looked anyway. I would have expected them to get a sunburn earlier, but I mean, there you go. And they were trying to get or to make sunblock or something that could block out the sun from them to get burnt. So what they'd done was getting the squid ink, so the black ink inside of a squid, and covering it over your face, and that would stop you from getting burnt, which is pretty disgusting in my opinion. But I mean, if you've got to do it sometimes, haven't you? You've got to do it. And then so Asuka and Shion didn't get any of it. Mitsu was the only one because there was only room for one more, and Mitsu got it. And they did rock paper scissors. Mitsu won. Asuka and Shion, they didn't get it, so what Himari did was then get seaweed and crush down the seaweed to produce the, just to crush it down to produce the slime that's in seaweed, which then she boiled it up in the metal can or metal container that they found, and left it out for a bit to cool down. And then as Asuka and Himari was getting it ready, Shion was coming across with it in the container, slipped out of her hands, and this is where it comes to the proper ecchi side of Sounan Desu Ka, which is probably the most ecchi thing that's ever happened so far. Shion slips over, the container falls, Himari tries to catch it, slips again, she falls over, it goes over Himari, so she's laying there in her underwear with slime everywhere, all over her. And as she's about to get up, Asuka slides underneath her, also in her underwear, and yeah, the slime is all over both of them, and they're in there. Yeah, you know what happened. So that happened, and then it came to basically more survival stuff, so more like girly stuff that Shion wanted. So it was about hanging clothes up, making them dry, making perfume, which they couldn't do anyway because Himari knew, and I'm sure most of you should know, is that if you are smelling the same thing, even if it's disgusting, you're smelling the same thing for a long amount of time, your sense of smell gets used to it, and it doesn't smell to you anymore. You don't hate the smell anymore, because you don't realise how bad it smells or how bad you smell. And so basically Himari just went to her straight and said, "We all stink." She said that we all stink and we can't fix it, which I'm surprised, because I'm pretty sure they could have a shower again. I mean, I think they could have a shower again, but they haven't had one. I'm pretty sure Shion's the only one that's had a shower this whole season, so I don't know how that would work or something like that, but who knows, maybe they'll do it soon again. But yeah, that was, overall, it was a pretty good episode. It had your ecchi stuff, which I'm sure people like. I don't mind it, but yeah, that's just me. And it had some more of the survival stuff come across, and they also finally thanked Himari for how, for basically keeping them alive, for coming up with all the survival stuff that actually works and actually helps them out, which is good. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on this episode. I really enjoyed it personally, and if you did like this video, then make sure to leave a like. I would really appreciate that. Also, if you like the videos I've been making on this channel, please subscribe to it, because we're almost at 100 now. We're about 40 away, around 60 at the moment, and if we get 100 by the end of the year, I'll be very, very happy. Or even before my birthday, which is in October, so it's 2 months away, or just over a month now actually. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.